I'm going to show you where to get and how to get Majora's Mask in The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. That's right, you can actually get Majora's Mask. It's an actual piece of armor, and wearing it makes it harder for certain enemies to spot you, and it's a rare find. So in order to do this, you're going to have to go to the depths, and the easiest way to get to Majora's Mask is going to be to drop into this hole right here, south of Central Hyrule. Now you can go to the Hyrule Field Skyview Tower, and then fly over here, and then go down into this hole, which will take you here. You can go ahead and grab this light root while you're here so you can see what you're doing. And then you're going to find your way over here through climbing, using Zonai devices, whichever way you want to go. You're going to go over this way, and you're going to get to this light root right here. Then from here, you'll be able to see this, the floating Coliseum. So if I look over this way, I'll actually have to get up from here. So you could climb, or in my case, I like just using auto build and making this little sled with a rocket on it for 6 Zonite. And then I can fly up like this, and then I can get out of this hole. And then from here, what you're going to do is you're going to need to glide over there. Now, you're probably going to have to use another rocket if you're doing it the way that I'm doing it, which is what I'm going to do here. Okay, so we're going to auto build again. Make another rocket on a sled. Okay, and then we can fly on over to there. Or if you want, you could try climbing up these little mushroom things and gliding over. Looks like from the other side there's a mushroom right there. You could climb up potentially and then glide over. Or just from that backside you can get over there more easily. It looks like the actual entrance is on the backside. So, the floating Coliseum. Now I've already completed this, so I can't exactly show you. Although I'll show you a clip from a recording for something we're going to do here. So, what you're going to do here is there will be a chest in the middle of this arena. And when you get near it, that gate will open and there'll be one of those ridiculous Centaur bosses that you have to fight. And then there'll be another one after him, and after you kill that one, there'll be another, and after you kill that one, there'll be another, and after you kill that one, there'll be another. And they all suck horribly to fight. The main thing is they're just so tanky. So you can fight them fair and square if you want. If you shoot them in the face with a bow, it'll be a critical hit, and it'll knock them down. And then you can also mount them and ride them, which will let you hit them without damaging your weapon, so you can get through them more easily. Or you can just exploit it. And if you want to exploit it, what we can do is we can come in here with Zonai devices, and we can just get... I don't have many left, because I already used mine doing this. But what you can do is you can use cannons. So bring in like 10 cannons. And then you can also bring in... Let's see, we need 3, 4, 5, 6 carts or 6 sleds in order to build a device here. So I'm going to save real fast so I can load back after using these, because I don't actually want to use these right now. And in order to get those, you can get those up in the sky. So there would be like, these device dispensers, and you'll be able to find like this one has cannon, for example. This one doesn't. This one down here doesn't. It has a cart though. This one has a cannon, a construct head, a cart. This one's actually perfect. This one has literally everything that you need. You can just use carts, cannons, and you'll need 1 construct head. And so what you'll do is when you first come in here, if you don't get near that chest, they won't aggro at all. So then what you can do is you can open up your inventory and go over to Zonai devices, and I can take out, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sleds, and then I'll put 1 cannon on, but I'll just take all my cannons out. I'll show you. And then we're gonna take, we need the construct head. You can take out all these, and we're gonna have a little building party here. So you're gonna take a sled, and you're going to rotate it, and you're going to attach it onto this one like this, and then you're going to take another one and you're going to attach it like that, and then you're going to take this and you're going to set it down. Then what you're going to do is take one of these and you're going to put it on the side to help on the back like this. It's asymmetrical, but it's fine. We actually want it like that because the main thing is once you put enough cannons, when the construct head looks forward, it'll want to like knock the thing over. So we need a lot of weight on the back is the main thing we're after right here. So I want to get this free. Okay. And then we can take another one and we can do it something like this. Okay, can I walk in there? Yeah, we're still good. Okay, so you're going to need all that, and then you're going to need this cannon, this construct head. You're going to see where the eye's facing, and you want the cannons to be on top, facing exactly where the eye's looking. Try to rotate this. Okay. Straighten it out. Now, I made a giant stack, but honestly, the smarter thing to do, if looking back on it, would be to put it in like a grid pattern. So something like, you know, that, and then just make it symmetrical. So put them on the left or whatever. Make a big block of them, basically. And then you're going to take this device, and ideally you're going to want like 8 cannons on it, maybe 10 cannons or something like that, just to save you time, because even that's going to take like 20 minutes per Centaur, because they're just so tanky. Well, depending on the Centaur. The last Centaur takes like 20. Anyway, so you have this. Now, when it leans forward, it'll want to fall forward, which is why we put so much weight on the back in order to hold it so it doesn't flip over forward when the cannons go forward. And then you're going to go over here, and you're going to put it like this, and you're going to set it however you can back there, something like that. Nah, that's not going to work. Hold up. Gotta get it wedged in there somehow. I think those wings on the right are too far back. So actually, I hadn't tried it with them that far back. The things on the right actually got to go. We got to put them further forward. And they're just there to help stabilize the cannons. So we're going to have to put them like this. Otherwise, that stuff in the back is going to catch them and they're going to not be able to fit. But the weight in the back from that one flap should be good enough. So then you'll put it like this. And now we should be able to put it back there. Okay, we've got it. We might want to put it back further if it'll let us. Something like that. There we go. Now we've got this thing in here that we can walk out of and we can get up into. And what happens is, when you go over here, the Centaurs, since you're out of the arena, they won't try to melee attack you. Instead, they'll pull out a bow, and they don't shoot straight. Instead, they shoot straight up into the sky. And then an arrow will fall through the sky, and it'll even fall through this building, but it won't be able to penetrate these Zonai devices. So as long as you stand under this, then you're good, and it won't be able to do anything. And what you can do is you can hit the cart like this, and it'll activate the top, and they'll fire cannons at the Centaur. And then once your battery drains, you'll just wait, and it'll recharge. And once the battery's recharged, you hit it again until all the cannons are done firing. Then you hit it again, and you're just going to keep doing that over and over again. And doing that is going to look like this. This was me doing it on the final Centaur, and it took like 20 minutes on the final Centaur maybe to kill him because he has that much HP. He has so much HP that if I had a 50 damage weapon, I'd probably have to hit him like 400 times in order to kill him and break like 7 different 50 damage weapons. I mean, it's unbelievable how much HP the last one had. But anyway, you're going to do that, and you're going to kill all of the Centaurs. There's 5 total. And it'll take a while. Even with this cheese exploit, it actually does an insane amount of damage. And it won't use any resources because the energy just recharges. Even though it's like that, it's still going to take a while, but it's going to be like, you know, you can do it for free, basically. And you can do it early game then. You've got to go to those places and get those devices. And then after that, you know, you're good to go. And you can come over to the middle then and loot the chest. And inside of the chest will be Majora's Mask. So one more time, we're down here in the depths. The arena is right here, the floating Coliseum. And again, you'll be able to access this from this hole right here. And then you can just find your way over here. And then you can go to the floating Coliseum and you can fight the Centaurs any way you want to fight them. They'll also drop a silver Lynel horn, which is totally insane. Don't let it break, by the way. You can take it to a repair place at the top right of the map in Tari Town and then get it detached from weapons before they break and put it back on new weapons forever. Check out my repair guide in the description of this video if you want to find more about that. So you can get that from the final Centaur, and it's super OP, plus 50 whatever damage. But hopefully it helps you out, guys. If you want to know how to get Majora's Mask, now you have a full guide explaining everything and even how to cheese the boss fight, so you can get Majora's Mask in The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.